Welcome to Take 5 with the Regional Chamber. I'm Kim Calvert. The 2014 Athena Award dinner is now in the history books, and what an evening it was. From the wonderful nominees and Athena Award recipient herself, to the amazing sponsors, guests, and of course the keynote speaker Diana Tremblay, General Motors Vice President of Global Business Services. In this edition of Take 5, we'll talk to the Athena Award recipient, hear career and leadership advice from Diana Tremblay, and listen in as last year's Athena recipient, Dr. Laura Meeks, tells us how the award has impacted her life. But first, this is the 22nd year for the Athena Award in the Valley, and as the Athena Committee Chair, Dr. Betty Jo Licata tells us, it has become one of the 5th largest programs in the country, with 600 to 800 people attending the dinner every year.
Awards like this are important as a means of recognizing the good work that people do in our communities. And the Athena Award is based on a woman's career accomplishments, her community service, and her mentoring of other women. And I think one of the reasons that our Athena Awards dinner and our other Athena programs are so well received by the community is that it's an important and very valuable venue for women to come together, to meet other professional women in our community, and to extend their own professional network.
During the event, all 20 nominees were introduced and recognized on stage. Each and every one of them has the resume and credentials to win the honor, but of course there could only be one 2014 Athena Award recipient.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in celebrating our 2014 Athena Award recipient, Ms. Holly Welch.
Holly Welch is the curriculum supervisor at Choffin Career and Technical Center in Youngstown. She has dedicated her life to education and has made a significant impact on the students at Choffin. Chelsea Miller sat down with Holly to talk about the Athena Award, her love of education, and her future goals.
Holly Welch is a rock star at Choffin Career and Technical Center. When she walks into the biotechnology lab that she created, the students call out her name and rush over to talk to her. But while she enjoys the students, she takes her role as an educator very seriously.
I thought originally I wanted to be a doctor, and I also couldn't figure out if I wanted to serve my country in some way because my brother is a lieutenant colonel in the Air Force. So I thought, well, I love science, I don't know what to do, and education just seemed to fit. It was a way to help save lives, help the country. I think the success and the security of our country is dependent upon education, so it was a natural fit.
Holly began her career as a classroom science teacher in 2001 at Wilson High School. When she got the call from Choffin to start up a biotechnology program, she jumped at the opportunity. Her first class only had 6 students, and they were in this basement classroom that wasn't suited for science. So she decided she was going to do whatever it took to create a top-notch program.
I kept saying, if you build it, they will come. I used that movie motto from Field of Dreams. So I had this vision, and I just went to various people that I knew would be able to help me, YSU, the Choffin Trust Fund, and I just said, if you make this happen, students will have the advantage of getting not only high school credits, but college credits. So when they leave, they'll have a skill, they'll be college and career ready.
Her vision became a reality with this state-of-the-art biotech lab, and classes are now full with a waiting list to get into the program. But she's no longer the teacher in this classroom. This past school year, she became the curriculum supervisor at Choffin, which helps move her career along toward her ultimate goal.
My career aspirations are to be a superintendent one day, so I'm working on that. I hope to get my doctorate at YSU and just to continue, moving up the career ladder and to help as many kids as I can.
It's that determination combined with her extensive volunteer work and her daily mentoring of young women that led her to receive the 2014 Athena Award.
Being recognized among all of those amazing women who have amazing accomplishments and credentials, I was just blown away. It was one of the best moments of my life and truly a dream come true.
She hopes receiving the Athena Award will put a spotlight on women in the STEM fields and encourage other young women to pursue careers in science and technology. For Take 5 with the Regional Chamber, I'm Chelsea Miller.
If history is any indication, Holly will likely have an eventful year ahead of her. Dr. Laura Meeks was the 2013 Athena recipient, and since then she's had numerous speaking engagements and attended many workshops and informal meetings regarding women's issues.
I've really been, I would say, very acutely aware of women's issues this year, and it's made me more bold to talk about it. I was not always as open as I am about pay equity. I wasn't as open as I should be maybe about how important it is for women to be on board of director positions and to go into STEM fields. Athena has helped me to have something more to say.
Dr. Meeks says one of her goals since receiving the Athena Award is to encourage more women to run for political office in the Mahoning Valley. And finally, the keynote speaker for this year's dinner was Diana Tremblay, who began working at General Motors when she was just 17. She has worked in just about every facet of the auto industry and is now one of the highest-ranking females in that industry as the Vice President of Global Business Services. We sat down with her to seek advice for women who are looking to advance their careers.
Don't be afraid to take on the tough assignments. You learn from challenging assignments. Sometimes people shy away from those. Oh, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I'm qualified. Hey, if you have the opportunity, go for it. Sometimes those are the ones that will make your career for you. So don't be afraid to take on the tough challenges. I would say always learn and grow and adapt. The people that I see in their careers that end up maybe not being so successful or happy, they don't change and grow. I learn new stuff every day. I mean, I'm now working in global business services, which is a part of finance. I never worked in finance before. I don't know anything about it. But yes, I took it on, something completely new, completely different than what I've done before. So I would tell them that. The third thing I would tell them would be your own kind of leader. You know, use your own strengths. You don't have to follow some mold of how you think you need to behave. You're who you are, and don't be afraid to be that person. I think sometimes people think I need to behave in a certain way and I have to, you know, look just like this other person. Just be who you are, bring your own strengths to the table, and don't be afraid to use those.
What amazing advice from an amazing woman who is definitely a role model for us all. We hope you've enjoyed this edition of Take 5, and we'll see you again in a couple of weeks. With the Regional Chamber, I'm Kim Calvert.
Take 5 with the Regional Chamber is produced by Mahoning Valley Productions, where we tell your stories.